World Travels, episode 47, The Coffee Shop. Did you wire the caravan too? Asked Mandy. Sometimes, replied Burke, but my father and I have traveled to the entire empire. That might be fun. Said Vinny. Most of the time it is, said Burke, smiling. They're right at the coffee shop. Men were sitting outside and drinking coffee. The children went in. Some were smoking from a big pipe. Burke gave his father back to Hassad. The shop owner, Hassad, gave Burke a bag in return. Hassad spoke to Burke quietly. Then a man stood and raised his hand. Time for a story, he shouted. The crowd cheered. We're happy to have Dumont, the storyteller, with us, said the man. Everyone clapped. Then a man wearing a colorful robe stood up in the middle of the shop. It was the Dumont, the storyteller, and he began to speak. Prince Babar wanted to see the world, but his father, the Sultan, would not allow him to go. The Sultan wanted the prince to stay in the palace and marry. But father, said the prince, I must see our great empire before I marry. Dumont pulled the handkerchief. Dumont pulled out a handkerchief. He waved it in front of his face. Then he changed his voice. You can see the empire after you marry. At that moment, the prince's mother came in. Dumont waved the handkerchief again. This time his voice was high like a woman. Babar, I found the perfect bride for you. She looked exactly like me. All the men in the coffee shop laughed loudly. He's all doing the character himself, giggled Mandy. Burke stopped talking with Hassad and stood next to Vinny. Isn't he funny? Vinny pointed to the storyteller. Burke smiled, but suddenly froze. In fact, everyone stopped laughing. A group of men wearing uniform walked in. They had long swords in their belts. We want coffee, demanded one of them. You, he said to the storyteller, go on with your story. The one nervously continued. Who are they? Vinny asked Burke. The Janissary, explained Burke. They used to be slaves from outside the empire. The train to be the best fighters. The Janissary protect the sultans. You children, come over here, one guard shouted. Who are you? He asked. A caravan just arrived in Istanbul, and began Burke. The guard grabbed Burke's bag and looked inside. This bag is full of silver, he said. Young thieves weren't seen in the Paris this morning. I wasn't with them, sir. That silver is for my father, Burke explained. And what do you have in your pockets? Another soldier asked the children. Burke and Vin had nothing in their pocket. But Mandy did. She pulled out her mother's glittering earrings. Burke looked at her and shocked. So did the soldiers. The soldier took the earring from Mandy. He held it in his palm. This jewelry surely not belong to a little girl, the soldier said.